when you go to Leap Academy, you see children that present themselves in such a wonderful way, and the communication between the teachers and the students is exceptional.
Since I was a student and graduated from LEAP, the district has changed so much, it's grown so much.
It's a collaborative effort from the whole LEAP community, our families, our teachers, our administration, moving these children forward and showing them what life and what possibilities they have.
We have brought the community together around one issue, and that's transforming public education for our children. Since the founding of LEAP Academy in the 1990s, we've seen tremendous change. I mean, we started with a cradle to prison to a cradle to college.
People tend to think that because you grew up in an impoverished state, or an impoverished city, that you're going to stay there. It's generational, right? They're never going to, get that score on the SAT. They're never going to get into, an Ivy League school.
Because of the pipeline, we instill in children early on that they can be successful and what their academic strengths are and how to move forward. So not only do the children know that this is where you're headed, but the families also understand this is our goal and this is what we're going to do, and they're supported from birth all the way to and through college.
I like being a student at LEAP because I feel as though they give me that one step ahead that I need to get where I need to be.
I have nothing but great experiences, like the supports they offer, how everybody just jumps in and helps. Homeschooling has definitely changed my perspective of the whole school system and everything. I definitely appreciate the teachers more and understand how hard it is to provide the kids with a structured setting.
The pandemic put a new spin on teaching. We've never had to teach online, not to the extent of it being the everyday lesson. So it forced our staff and our teachers to do things in a different way.
We tackle immediately the 100% online Schoology platforms to be able to allow our students to take classes from home.
We've put out 1,290 plus devices into the community to make sure that our students could connect. We've put out mobile hotspots.
The teachers, they've definitely made online learning a lot more easier. They give us fun activities to do, interactive ones. They always try to make us talk in the chat. They always just try to make sure the students are just engaged and having fun with the lesson.
We knew that our children will be in trouble because our children were not getting, all the meals and the food that they need at home because families are struggling, and now they're going to struggle more. So we provided a lot of food. We actually deployed our buses as staff. We kept people working. We didn't lay off anybody. We said we're going to use all our resources to keep the school alive and to feed our children, keep people working, keep the energy going. And we began a sort of a new movement.
What has impressed me is the students' determination and the staff's perseverance through it all, that no matter what the challenges were, everyone worked hard to get through it so that we can still maintain the students academically and still maintain LEAP as a community.
The pandemic brought the people around the world together to really think about one thing, and that is that we need each other as humans. We need to work together to solve the problems of the world. We need to figure out new ways now to think about the environment, to think about education.
Accessibility and affordability are two of the main keys. And so filling out a college application may be relatively easy for most people, but affording college or seeing college as something that is for you may be a little bit more difficult.
The Rutgers Alfredo Santiago endowment changes the narrative about the future of our children because it shifts the possibility now for someone to go to college and for us to provide financial aid. As you know, most students today, the biggest obstacle that college students have today is financial debt.
I mean, it's an inner city school, so a lot of students aren't very financially stable or in a good spot. And so my mom told me off the bat, I'm not going to be able to pay for college for you.
The Alfredo Santiago Scholarship helped me not have to feel like I had to prioritize work over my school experiences. And so as a result, I was able to really take advantage of diverse opportunities while in college. I played a sport, I had multiple internships throughout my college career, and I was very well active in like on campus as well as throughout the LEAP enterprise.
I like being a scholar because it definitely has shown my own potential. I'm surprised with myself at times, seeing my grades and seeing how good I'm doing.
It gives the other students motivation. It gives the students that have it motivation to keep it, and the students who haven't quite earned it yet, it gives them motivation to earn it.
They have a patch, though, and they also have a tie like this, and the girls wear neckties and the guys wear bow ties.
It lets them know that they're accomplishing something. It's a constant reward to remind them, you're standing out, great for your hard work.
Kind of like bragging rights when you just kind of show it off, like, yep, I have a new tie and everything. That's kind of cool.
While I was a senior in LEAP, we actually had the dual enrollment program, which is what they have now too. And so I was already taking college courses at Rutgers. And so when I went and started school, I already started as a freshman with a 4.0 because of the classes that I already taken at LEAP.
Students are graduating with 30 plus college credits. Some of them are starting college as juniors, in college. I graduated with 6 college credits, but that exposure to the college setting, the environment, being alongside other college students, being able to talk to my professors, it really did prepare me when I got to Rutgers Camden.
It just allowed me to develop skills and the discipline required to succeed at the college level. Being on campus, you get used to the environment.
Being a first generation college student and then graduating, my family was very proud of me. My accomplishment became our accomplishment. Being able to do this kind of set the standard in my family and my community, specifically my church.
We know that it's critical that these kids make it academically and that they be successful, and that we can break the cycle of poverty through every time you send a kid to college and they get a job. You know that family is going to be better off, and that child is going to make it.
Linda and I are big believers that what separates people is the learning curve. And the more that people can learn, the more we come together and we become equal. So what they are doing at LEAP Academy is amazing. 100% of their kids go to college. They care about the children. They start them as young as 4 and 5 and 6 months.
Every city needs a LEAP Academy, and every child deserves that kind of education.
It's bigger than me. It's bigger than the alum that we already have. It's bigger than, the entire establishment. This is, lives that we are changing.
We were the pioneers. We were the ones when no one believed that Camden could come back, that we could transform this beautiful vision that we had. And it was a vision with a plan, making sure that we created a place where community could prosper, where we could see solidarity and meaning and share meaning, where people can come together to not only learn, but work, enjoy, and then have open public space to work together.
I think recovery from the pandemic will bring us out stronger because we've gone through this, what nobody ever expected us to go through. Our community will be stronger. Our students will know that they can do anything and accomplish anything because they've made it to the other side.
Without Dr. Santiago's support, without LEAP support, without going to Rutgers and having this scholarship, my life would have looked a lot different. I wasn't planning on going to college at all. I wanted to go straight to the Air Force. Having that opportunity just kind of shifted my life into a space that would have been entirely different had I gone to the military and been away from home. My little sister being a senior in high school right now at LEAP, it just kind of has inspired her and motivated her, seeing my accomplishments and seeing what I've been able to do. Dr. Santiago's scholarship has really changed my life.
It's critically important that we continue to build this fund so that many generations of children will continue to go to Rutgers University and make this place a better, diverse place. So we're very proud of the university for accepting to be the stewards of these dollars. And we're very thankful also to the funders, in addition to the Corman family. Every one of you who contribute tonight makes a difference. It doesn't matter how big or small that contribution is, it matters. It matters to our children and it matters to our families. So we thank you on behalf of all our community.